Welcome back. We're not in Minecraft today. We're playing Project Zomboid because I wanted to simulate the stress of being in your early 20s and having no idea what the frick is going on, but you gotta figure it out anyway. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm in a very dark house, it looks like, and zombies are probably going to try and kill me soon. So let's try and get everything I have to say about the early. Oh, what the fuck's going on? What am I didn't even introduce this episode. In this episode, I want to talk about life in your early 20s. Can I close? Yeah, it said close the curtains, so I'm going to do that. I want to talk about life in my early 20s, or just the early 20s in general, because not the early 20s. I just want to talk about life in your 20s. I'm already stressed because I feel like zombies are going to show up any second, and I don't know what to do about that. But yes, I want to talk about what the fuck? There's so many menus in this game. I want to talk about adult life because I'm an adult now, and life is very different when you're an adult. I would say that when I was a kid, I used to think that adults were like so smart and wise and just like more intelligent than a simple. I need to get out of this house probably because I don't see anything that would make me want to stay in this house. There's no food in here. It's dark. Can we look at this refrigerator real quick? Nope. Wow, there's a lot of shit going on here. I don't know what to do with any of this. Okay, we're just gonna leave all that. Back to what I was saying. Life. This is gonna be the most chaotic video ever. Oh God, it's a zombie. Life in your early 20s is really interesting because when I was a kid, I used to think that adults were like so smart and so wise and so like just like more knowledgeable than me as a child, right? And in some ways that is true. Adults do have a lot more knowledge about the world, but generally speaking, I wouldn't say that adults really have things figured out. As an adult now and interacting with other adults, I think a lot of adults also have no idea what the frick they are doing. And that's a scary prospect because when you're a kid, you think that the world is taken care of by adults, but then you become an adult and you realize everyone is basically just a big high schooler, and they still have all the like traumas and neuroses and issues and life problems that they had when they were. Oh God, I'm about to die. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Yes, adults are basically just big high schoolers and they don't have shit figured out yet, which I think is interesting, right? Because like when you're a young adult, all the life experience you have is basically from your childhood, right? When you turn 18, it's not like you have any experience being an adult when you turn 18. All the experience you have comes from when you were under 18, aka a child. But all of a sudden, you're thrust into this world where you gotta figure shit out. And that can be really scary. Just like being chased by a bunch of zombies. And yeah, I think there are a lot of, for lack of a better term, how do I put this? I'm not saying adults are dumb. But I am saying that there are a lot of adults that shouldn't have driver's licenses. But we can hand out driver's licenses like candy to these fools. I think a lot of adults don't know what they're doing, but they have the ability to cause a lot of mayhem in the world. And that is not good. Can I fight this guy? I want to get into a house. Okay. Continuing. Going back to, yes, like I was saying, when you're. Oh, yes, let's open. Can I open the door? Open the door. Okay, the door. Door's not gonna open. Okay. Oh god. This game is basically just gonna be me running away from zombies, isn't it? Can I break this window? Let's break this window. Go in. Okay. Climb through. Ow. Okay. What's in here? Oh god. God fucking damn it. What? Go. No! God damn it. God fucking damn it. You know what? Let's just try that whole thing again. Oh, what? How am I supposed to... This is a really bad starting situation. There's zombies already in this fucking house. What? How am I supposed to survive this? This is really unfair. I would compare adult life to training for a military obstacle course in a Chuck E. Cheese's. Because when you're a child, you can only gain experience of a child. But then all of a sudden, you gotta deal with adult problems when you turn 18, like I was saying. I don't want this to come across as like me thinking I'm like so much smarter than like other people, because I'm not. Trust me, I'm not. I guess I'm just saying this to like warn people like me who thought that like, I don't know, the world was gonna like grow up, quote unquote, when you got older. And in some ways it does, but also in a lot of ways it doesn't. So that's that. I would say there's a lot of... Oh my god. I would say there's a lot of... Oh my god. Can I go in here? Should I go in here? I don't even know if I should go in there. Okay, let's run around. Oh god. Okay, let's figure this out because I don't want to die. I've actually talked a lot in this episode. The other 2 times I tried to record this, I died almost immediately. So let's try and keep this going. When you're a young adult, you're encountering a lot of big questions about life for the first time. Like I was saying earlier, when you're a kid, you can only experience life as a kid. But then when you're an adult, you're suddenly thrust into this new world. I said that like 3 times already. So let me talk about what I actually want to talk about. I would say one of the biggest issues I'm facing as an adult is time is moving a lot faster than it used to move. And there have been, I'm not the first person to say this. There's been lots of people who theorize why this happens. It's probably because, like, as you get older, 1 year of your life becomes, like, a shorter percentage of your overall life, right? Now that I'm 25, a year of my life is 4% of my life. Whereas before, if I was 5, a year of my life would have been 20% of my life. But yeah, life is moving a lot faster for whatever reason, and I kind of just wanted to slow... Oh, God. I kind of just wanted to slow down because I want to be able to enjoy my life because I know that's something I should be doing, and if I don't enjoy my life, I'm going to become like 80 and regret that. But also, I want time to slow down because I feel like I'm falling behind and I need to do more stuff, and there's this like intense pressure to like move up the ladder, whatever that ladder means to you, like whether it's starting a family or advancing your career or like, I don't know. What other shit is there in life? I don't know. Job and family and relationships. That's basically all adult life is. But anyway, like I was saying, yeah, and these 2 things are kind of at odds with one another because I feel like I need to like take a deep breath, just enjoy life. Life is good, and like really live in the present. And at the same time, I'm like, it's time to fucking go, do shit. Like, I gotta like use my 20s wisely so I can set up my 30s, so I can set up my 40s, so I can set up my 50s, so I can set up my 60s. So I can set up my 70s, so I can set up my 80s, so I can die peacefully. So that's a lot to think about. But I don't know. I don't even know what the answer is to that. I just know I feel that like intense pressure and it's not good, and I should probably just figure out a way to get less stressed. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to try and figure it out. Another thing of being an adult is that you realize that other people are just doing their own thing. Everyone's just living their own life. And that kind of brings me to the topic of, can I get in this car? Nope. This episode is going to be a lot of me walking, apparently. Another thing I realized as an adult is that friendships are really different when you're an adult compared to when you're a kid. One example is that most of my friendships nowadays are like online based, and that might not even be an adult thing. That might just be a me thing. I realized that like a lot of my friends I have now are from high school and college, which in and of itself might be something I gotta figure out. I might need to figure out how to like make adults. I might need to figure out how to make friends as an adult, which I think I made a Minecraft therapy episode on, and I haven't really figured out yet, but I need to figure it out. But with the friends I do have, I mostly talk with them like on the internet, you know what I mean? Like I text them and FaceTime them, but I don't really see them in person that often. If I do see them in person, it's like once every 2 years, which is crazy to think about, and it kind of just makes me think that, I don't know, friendships in this stage of my life are different, because in school, you see your friends every day, you do everything together, but when you're an adult, everyone's doing their own shit, and you gotta figure out how to, like, make friendships work within life, which is interesting because, like, I don't know, friendships are so important. And, like, I feel like relationships are so important because we're all humans, right? And we want to be around other humans. But you have to make friendships work within life. It's like friendships aren't my number one priority in life. Like, as sad as that sounds, it just isn't, because, like, it's not. I have, like, other shit I got to do. And I got to figure that out. I feel like I'm also a lot more conscious of, like, who I spend time with and, like, the friends I choose, because the people you choose to be around, like, influence your life and, like, what your life is literally gonna be. And, like, you know, I want my life to be good, so I'm trying to pick people that are good for my life, which isn't an easy process, and it's different for everyone, I feel, which is what makes it so hard. There's no guide for, like, choosing who to keep in your life and who you have to, like, let go of. It's kind of just like a gut feeling of, like, where you're growing in life and, like, what you need from life. Sorry if this gameplay is really boring. It's just me walking, basically, but I don't want to die. And I also don't know how to play this game because this is the first time I'm playing Project Zomboid. But hopefully it's a little, a change up from Minecraft therapy. Can I get in this car? Oh, nice. No gas, though. Okay, well, that's fine. Does this car have any gas? Yeah, let's get in the car. Okay, no gas. And no keys. Okay. Yeah, for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm letting go of friendships just because... Am I bleeding? Oh, God. Oh, God. I've got a bunch of shit going. I need to get in a house and figure my shit out. I feel like for the first time in my life, when I let go of a friendship, it's because I understand that, like, we're, like, just growing apart as people and, like, moving in different directions in life, and, like, we have different values, and, like, that's okay. I don't hate the other person for that. That's just life. Not all monkeys are meant to stay with other monkeys for the whole 80 years. It would be crazy if, like, every person you came across, you had to be friends with them until you died. That would be too much. I feel like when I was a kid, the only reason I would let go of a friendship would be if, like, the other person wronged me in some way, or, like, I felt like the other person, like, did me dirty, and I'd be like, I hate you. I'll never talk to you again. And that would be like why we weren't friends anymore. But now as an adult, it's more just like, bro, I appreciate you for the times we had together. I love you still, but we're just different people now. And that makes me sad. But I also understand that's a part of life. And I guess part of being an adult is like understanding that like parts of life are sad, but like it also makes your life better to go through those things. And like after the sadness passes, your life is in a better state. I don't know. Yeah, the older I get, what the fuck is this? Someone set up some shit here. Yeah, Oh, it's a radio tower. Well, that won't have bandages. I really walked into the boondocks here. Oh, a house. A house. Yay. Yeah, let's see if there's shit in here. Can I open this door? Yeah, open door. What the fuck? Am I too weak to open the door? Let me break this window. Okay. Yes. The older I get, the less I feel like I know how to like talk to other human beings. I'm like, what do we even have in common? What am I even supposed to ask you about? Like work? Your hobbies? Like, I don't even know, bro. And like, there's this fear of like reaching out to people that I have inside me too, because like, I'm just afraid that like, it's like cringe, or like if I try talking to someone, they're gonna like hate me. I went to a bar and like I tried talking to some people at the bar and like it did not go well. Let's just leave it there. And I'm like, what's going on here? How do I talk to people anymore? It's hard for me to understand. Maybe it's because I've become so like in my own world and in my own like hole that like I don't even know how to interact with people, but it's hard. It's also interesting because like I'm introverted is in the channel name, and I feel like the world is built for extroverts. Not trying to hate on extroverts, but like, yeah, like as an introvert, everyone's so mean all the time. I don't want to leave my house, but like I got to if I want to build an enjoyable life for me. So I don't know. One thing that's helped me is basically just treating life as like a video game like I'm playing right now. And like I realize like if I mess up talking to someone and they hate me, I don't ever have to see them again. You know, they don't know where I live, they don't know my phone number, so I can just delete them from my life and move on with shit. So that kind of takes the pressure off talking to people, because I'm like, well, if I mess up talking to this person and they hate me, it's fine. Yes. Being an adult. I don't even know what the point of this game is, bruh. What is this, walking simulator?